I don't even know if Todd's actually
I
watched.
did watch Cuckoo the other night, and it was all right. I thought it was gonna
I
be better.
mean, it's all right.
Mm.
All right. I feel like as much as I am prepared to get this episode on track from the beginning and we'll keep
Wrong.
it tight and get it going first of the year,
Absolutely
not first actual, but first episode of 2025, with our best of the years for best of the year for 2024. We're just going to hop right into it. Welcome, everyone, to the Pass Control Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes we talk about, I don't know, our best of the year too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brenden Groom, and joining me on this lovely Friday evening is the anime senpai himself, Mr. Michael Desir. Mike, how are you doing tonight?
Did you forget who you were for a second?
All things are possible.
Okay.
What if I'm not me? What if I'm a variant? What if I'm an echo?
Honestly, it'd be an improvement.
Okay. I mean, it would be. Also joining us tonight, of course, is the Fortnite father himself, Mr. Todd Gary. Todd, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good, but I still need help trying to figure out what's up down. If you guys can start guessing.
By the end of the episode, we'll have it. We'll figure it out by the end of the episode. Rounding us out, of course, is the Disney daddy himself, Mr. Dominic Forty. Dom, how are you doing tonight?
Present.
Love to hear it. Like I said, we got a great show for you tonight. We are going to do our best of the year roundup for 2024. But before we get into that, a couple of quick housekeeping things. This episode of the Pass Control Podcast is sponsored by our good friends at Goodnight Fatty. If you're in the Salem, Massachusetts area or the North Shore of Massachusetts, of what is happening? Since when can I not speak? Like, I don't read this. I just know this off the top of my head. I can't speak tonight for some reason.
When you just said what is happening, could you hear the background noise that was going on at my house?
Oh no, I said a sentence incorrectly in my head.
It was Logan screaming like he was getting murdered. So it was like perfect timing that you were like, "What is happening?" Because I was like, "What is happening?"
Did anyone else hear it? I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
This mic's really good at blocking shit out.
Apparently, get it. So we got a great sponsor, Pass the Controller. Goodnight Fatty, Salem, Massachusetts, North Shore area. Make sure to head on down to 1 Washington Square and get yourself some delicious fatty. If you're unaware of what a fatty is, check them out on social media at Goodnight Fatty, and you will not be disappointed. I promise you that. What else we got for housekeeping? I don't know. We'll keep it light. We'll keep it moving. It's the first of the year, first episode of the year. We're gonna just breeze right into this new mindset, new me, new you, new podcast, whatever it is. I don't know. Same old fucking chumps. That's what we are. We're going to flip the script a little bit, and we're going to start before we get into our best of the year. Normally, this would be when I would say, oh, and the PTC Movie Club pick for January, blah, blah, blah. We have to repick the PTC Movie Club order. And since Dom is the reigning champion of the scoreboard. Actually, that doesn't work because Dom is not here and Dom can't pick. I was going to say Dom can pick the fucking name.
Yeah, I don't know what you thought was going to happen.
That's why I paused. I was like, wait, that's not how any of this works.
I could have sworn the way we were ripping on Todd for being unprepared, I thought Brenden had all his fucking ducks in a row.
Brendan's like over prepared to the point
yes,
where like he
that
doesn't
is the
remember
problem.
how things work.
That is the problem. I'm too prepared for this episode. I have lists, I have notes, I have like multiple things. I got sticky notes here. I got a window up on my computer. Everything is like all cylinders, and it's just too many cylinders. Anyways, so with that being said, we're gonna repick the order. Do we want to do the order I pick them is the order of the picks rotation, or you get picked and you get to choose what position you go?
Which one gives Dom the advantage? Like
is there
I'm
an
assuming
advantage?
That's my point. Is that I assume that you were trying to reward him for winning, and I don't know which one of those.
You were just gonna let him be the one who picks the names out of the hat.
Yeah, we don't have that type of technology, Mike.
I don't.
No, what we should do before this episode is over, Todd and I talked about it a little bit.
I'll just pick all 12.
Yeah, just pick all 12. There it is. We should put something on the line for this year's scoreboard. There should be stakes. We'll get to that at the end of the episode, but keep in mind that there will be some form of stakes this year. Nothing
I
crazy.
feel like
just
we've said that
Ribeyes?
2 years.
What'd you say, Todd?
I said some
Ribeyes?
ribeyes.
Ribeyes? Yeah, sure. The winner has to buy everyone ribeyes. No, I like the idea, and Todd agrees with me. I don't know where the two of you stand.
Mike agrees as well.
I like the idea of the winner of the game gets to pick a game that we all play the following year. And it doesn't
You
have to
beat
be
it in 3 days.
I thought we agreed on this last year, and it
We
was
did,
whoever
and-
comes in second gets to pick if we play Cyberpunk again.
Oh, that's true, actually. So we can start off the year with Cyberpunk.
I scrolled through last year and I don't remember hearing us like actually agreeing on something, but I do think the winner should get something. So if we're all on board with that, the winner of 2025 should get to pick a game that 2026 has to play. And it's not going to be like, you got to beat this game in a month. It's just, we're going to play a game. And when we've gotten to a point where we all feel like we can chat about it, then we'll chat about it. How do you feel about this, Mike?
Quentin picks Space Jam
I'm
too.
counting on me not leaving 2025.
Oh my God.
I got real dark there.
Did someone have a different suggestion of what we should do with the winner?
Well, I got nothing.
Are you on board with that, Dom? You want to give them a game and me apparently because I don't play?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right, there it is. Todd, you better come
We're
with it,
gonna
Todd.
forget by the end of the year, so
No, we're just gonna have the same
We're gonna be like,
conversation.
didn't we
Do
say
put
something
some
last
online?
year?
Unless there's something else we can think of some point in the year that makes sense. I just don't know what that is. Unless we start introducing other games.
If we don't
like tiers
get
of the
over
game.
1,000 points throughout through all of us, we have to play Cyberpunk with the DLC with Phantom.
What's weird today? I wanted to start things off with a bang. So the game tonight is actually, if you sweep, you get 1,000 points.
Boom. Cyberpunk, here we come.
Anyways, we are just all over the place. So let's pick the movie order. Let's get down to brass tacks here. So with the first pick of the year, 2025, setting the tone, surely is. Let's see, we got. I can't open this paper. I probably shouldn't use the sticky note that has fucking sticky aspects to it. Todd is the January pick.
wait, is he January or does he get to pick first?
How,
I mean, I was going to pick January anyway, so.
all right, so there you go. Todd is the January lock.
Because I'm going to pick a horror movie. It doesn't matter if I get October, because if I want to pick a horror movie, I'm going to fucking pick a horror movie, so.
All right, with number,
Wait, who was January last year? Me?
you?
Let's keep the same order. Everyone just pick, like, if you line yourself.
I can't undo this. I cannot get this paper to unstick. Pick number 2, we will have indeed a different order this year, is me for my birthday. I get February. Unless we don't want to have what if we want to have not a rotation in every 4 months we repick? And we'll do the whole pick right now so you know what months you have.
Brenden, you're struggling to do the picks right now.
Yeah,
I can't
that
ask
sounds
you
like
to get in 4 months.
That sounds like a lot of work.
All right. Number 3 is Mike. Nah, I don't know why.
Who's the
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm
movie?
unfolding the last one. The last
Wait,
one.
who
is
picked the last?
Tom.
Oh, no, Brendan.
So that rotation means that we are gonna have Todd gets May, I get June, Mike gets July, Dom gets August, Todd gets September, I get October, Mike gets November, and Dom gets Hot Frosty too.
It'll probably be out by now.
Awesome. So there is the rotation. So Todd, I mean, I don't know if you already have a pick in the wings, Todd, but
I had a couple I was thinking about, so give me.
always fucking do.
Get back to me.
I
at
have
the
a
end,
list.
though.
I have 17 movies. I would have put a
Well-
poll. There's no polls this year, so you got to pick.
I was gonna pick a movie, but I didn't realize it. I was 2 movies I was gonna pick, but neither of them are out yet. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer for the movie Flow about the cat. It's a cartoon movie. It's supposed to be fucking amazing though. And then Sing Sing is another one I wanted to pick, but that doesn't come out till like next week, so it would be problematic for people to watch. It's
That's the one where
Correct.
everybody is getting paid the same amount.
what? Wait, what?
Sing Sing.
No, Sing Sing's about the guy who's in prison, falsely accused, who like ends up like forming like an actor group, like they like have like a play group in the Sing Sing prison or whatever. It's supposed to be really good. Yeah, I'll let you know at the end though.
Sounds great. Okay, let's roll right into it because already episode is not cooperating with.
Honestly, this episode's amazing so far.
Wait, Sing Sing. Released in 2023.
No, don't think so. Coming soon.
Incarcerated at Sing Sing Correctional Facility for a crime he did not commit.
Sounds
Yes.
familiar.
No
Release
idea.
date July 12th, 2024.
It says coming soon. I don't know. I tried like looking at to see if you could watch it somewhere. It just says coming soon.
All right, let me get to the bottom of this.
Mike's on it. So similar to last year, we're going to kind of run through the year with our own type of categories, stuff that you would probably see other places, maybe a couple that you might not see as much or at all. And the way that we typically do it is, obviously we can't play everything. Obviously we can't watch everything, listen to everything, see everything. So this is really just our list of stuff. We're not trying to, grandstand on hey, this is what everyone loves. This is our game. Like we're talking about the things that we played, the things that we watched, whatever it may be. If there happens to be some overlap, if we happen to agree or line up in some categories, then we will make it like the Pass the Controller pick. But for really all intents and purposes, these are just our individual things per category, and we'll go as it goes. So starting things off, we're gonna just keep rolling.
Before you go anywhere, Sing Sing, the filmmaking duo, have directed, written, and produced 2 films, Sing Sing, out this week, using a model that sees everyone who works on the film, from the PAs to the director to the star at the top of the call sheet, are paid the same wage. Everyone who works on the movie is paid the same.
That's awesome.
That's cool. So the first category is going to be,
It's in the box.
what was the best PTC movie club pick of 2024? And to refresh everyone's mind, we had The Holdovers, a double feature of The Creator and Mutant Mayhem, Poor Things, Ghost in the Shell 1995, Sicario, Godzilla -1, They Came Together, Inside Llewyn Davis, It Follows, Popstar. What did we watch in November? I didn't write it down on the list. Palm Springs. And Hot Frosty. Ooh, this is a stack.
I mean,
this is a stack.
I think that's an easy answer. I think we can all, at the count of 3, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
They
Hot
came
Frosty.
together. Oh, okay. I don't know. This is a stack year because I
got mine.
don't know. Does anyone know what is their pick out of this? What do you got, Todd?
They came together, 100%. Because it's a movie I've never seen, and it's a movie that I'll never forget, and it's a movie I will watch over and over again, probably.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think
left field.
I think I might also. I mean, I really like The Holdovers. I mean, Mutant Mayhem was great. Poor Things was kind of disturbing. Ghost in the Shell was great. Sicario was pretty good. Godzilla is a banger. Inside Llewyn Davis was fine. I was a little disappointed with that. It's mostly the cat stuff. It Follows, no thanks. Popstar was pretty good. Palm Springs, I really liked. Hot Frosty's fucking terrible. I don't know. I think I might also rock with They Came Together.
It's just such a movie that caught me up. Like, who picked it, Dom?
Dom, yeah.
When he picked it, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to watch this. It was like rom-com. I'm like, I'm not, and then it ended up being like, probably.
Yeah, but
like
even
one
with
of
that
those
mindset, like going into it, stacked cast off the bat, like it couldn't be.
Yeah,
bad.
I
Like it
know.
would still be enjoyable regardless, based on that cast. The cast was wild. What are you thinking, Mike? What are you thinking, Dom? PTC Movie Club pick of the year.
I'm gonna lean towards Palm Springs.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
It's good. It's good.
I just like a sci-fi bent.
Where are
It's
you?
2 for 2.
Where are you landing us here, Dom?
But I don't think it matters because
Gotta go for
regardless,
number 3.
I have the pick of the year. So
He does have the pick of the year.
What was your third pick?
Are you gonna? Yeah, you're gonna add your third pick into the mix.
it was Poor Things. No,
I wasn't interested in Poor Things.
I will go with They Came Together because I had not seen it before this year.
Damn, that's a first point of the year on the scoreboard for Dom for winning that category.
Yeah.
That's a secret point.
That's 1,000 points.
That's 1,000 points.
Oh, so we are playing Cyberpunk. We are so back in 2025.
Dom, you could have done the funniest thing. You could have did Palm Springs, and then you would have been tied for having the best 2 picks of the year. Moving right along. Keep with movies. Favorite movie of 2024? Favorite movie of 2024? One of you movie buffs want to take this one off the bat?
Todd?
Mike probably saw the most movies of the year.
I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies.
Okay.
And honestly, just off the Eggman dance, I might go Sonic 3. No, my movie of the year is Wild Robot, without a doubt.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to chime in?
I saw very few movies this year, so mine is Inside Out too.
Which is another great movie. I fucking love that.
That was really good. Because let's see if this is right. I've listed for films that I watched this year that came out this year. I've listed like 15 movies.
You should have seen. I feel like you saw more than that.
You would think that.
I mean, we already know what your pick is, Mike. I don't know why you're doing this, but go ahead.
I listed 15 films, and a lot of them were clunkers. So, like, I can rule out Borderlands. That wasn't anything to write home about. Joker was whatever. Oh wait, did I actually? Oh, you're right. I don't know why that movie always slips. It never. All right, 16 movies. I just want to put it on there. I forgot for some reason Megalopolis is not listed there. It's not. Again,
it is the film of the year. So.
Kind of thing. So of these movies, I highlighted 4 movies that I don't know, were the better of the films. As a matter of fact, now that I added Megalopolis, I will highlight a 5th movie. So we got Dune Part 2, Inside Out 2, Deadpool and Wolverine, Transformers 1, and Sonic the Hedgehog. So which one would I actually consider to be the best of the films?
The big fucking weirdo, and I feel like I'm the only person who liked Dune 1 better than Dune 2.
I'm not gonna compare the two. I'm just saying, like, of the movies I watched this year, Dune 2 just makes that list.
Yeah.
I will give it to, and I'm glad Dom shouted out Inside Out 2, because like I was considering just like saying that one, but since it's already got its accolades there.
I mean, Mike, you could solidify it potentially as a PTC pick of the year if you did that.
I could, but I'm not going to. I'll give it to Dune 2.
Dune 2?
Ugh.
Like, what are you doing to me?
All right, let me put Mike down for Madam Web.
Yeah, you had your chance, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I saw many movies that came out this year or 2024. I think the only movies that I actually saw that came out in 2024 were 3/4 of Madam Web, Deadpool Wolverine.
That counts.
Yep.
3/4 of Madam Web counts.
3/4 of Madam. That's my pick. 3/4 of Madam Web. Madam Web, Deadpool Wolverine, Sonic 3, and Wicked. I think those are the only movies.
And Hot Frosty.
And Hot Frosty.
Hot
Fuck.
Frosty, yeah.
Was there another Marvel movie that came out this year, or just
No,
Deadpool?
Deadpool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Am I forgetting a movie that I saw?
Long Legs.
Probably.
Maybe.
Really? What would
You
have
guys-
come out that came to streaming that I would have went out of my way to watch? I feel like nothing.
You guys need me to pick Long Legs for my first pick? Is that what you want?
Streaming movies 2024.
Yeah, I'm surprised Long Legs wasn't in contention for you, Todd.
It was, but I mean, Wild Robot was like.
Mike, can you go through your list again real quick? Your highlighted list.
My highlight list: Dune 2, Inside Out 2, Deadpool and Wolverine, Sonic the Hedgehog, Transformers 1.
So all sequels and a reboot.
I know. That's what I was like, boy. But when I look at my entire list, if you want to, the only thing,
there's still a lot of sequels on there.
there's still a lot of sequels on there.
Madam Web is on there. That's
Yep.
I mean, not necessarily a sequel, but
it's in a franchise.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters is on there.
Yep.
King Kong, Godzilla and King Kong, Furiosa.
Yep.
Craven. So the only things that were legitimate,
like standalone property.
Standalones were The Beekeeper.
Oh shit! I forgot about that movie.
Trap.
Yep.
Red One and Megalopolis. And like of those films, maybe Red One.
I'm surprised that
Red One or Trap.
neither of you said Transformers 1.
That's another one I had on my list. But...
It's on my list. It was on my highlighted list. I didn't put it as my top, but like it was like one of the 5 movies that I.
Wild Robot's like next level. Like
I know I still need to watch it. There was a lot of stuff that a lot of movies that I meant to watch this year and never got to.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm scrolling through a list of things that came out this year, trying to like jog my memory if there was something that I just am overlooking or forgetting I watched. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to watch Saturday Night and I still haven't. Maybe that would have been the best movie I watched. I have no idea if it's even supposed to be good, but I probably would have enjoyed it.
I mean,
I've heard very mixed things.
You've heard mixed things or bad things?
Very mixed.
Chevy Chase said Jason should be embarrassed.
I mean, Chevy Chase says a lot of things.
Right.
I don't know. I guess it's really between. Oh, I wanted to watch Will and Harper too. That's what I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if there's a streaming movie that I watched that I'm not thinking of because it wasn't a box office movie.
Yeah.
But I can't think of anything.
Well, this is what you do. This year, you open up your notes app, right, and you write
Bingo.
down
Bingo.
movies I want.
I'll do that. I'll do it. I'll on my list for games. I'll do it for everything. So if I watch something TV new, movie, whatever I do that's new, I'll do it. I'm a man of my word. I guess I'll be boring and give it to Deadpool. Maybe I guess I don't know.
Ugh.
I mean, I don't want to give it to Sonic. Like I enjoyed Sonic, but
Sonic is 1,000 times better than fucking Deadpool.
I don't think so. But you can have that. All right. So this one we can split it up if we want, but I feel like last year I don't think we had a lot to contribute to here. So we can split it if we want, or we can just merge it into one category. But I wrote down favorite album / song / artists of the year. So if we want to split them up, we can. If we want to just keep it to whatever you want out of that, that's also fine. I mean, I have an answer off the bat. Like this is a very easy thing for me. So
I just have 3 albums, and I know what Brendan's is. I want me to say it for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
And with Brendan's pick for the 2024 album of the year, we are going with Kendrick Lamar.
Bingo.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, for all 3 of those individual categories, for me, it's like with a fucking bullet. It's Kendrick, easily. GNX. Favorite song of the year is a tough one because TV Off still gets heavy rotation. It's a banger, but I also still listen to Euphoria a lot. It's like the quickest 6-minute song of all time. Like it flies by and I'm feeling good that whole fucking time. But yeah, Kendrick, I mean, Kendrick did something to music this year that just I haven't felt that way in a long time. And I feel like it has made a lot more people care about rap. It's made a lot more rappers put shit out. So I'm hopeful for like the next coming into this year. Super Bowl is going to be fucking amazing. Like I'm looking forward to kind of where rap continues to go in 2025. I think it's going to be a great year continued. But yeah, Kendrick by far is like not even a question for me. I don't know if any of you have anything, whether it's all three or one thing or nothing. That's fine too.
I just have 3 albums. I don't know if I could like give you a song or not, but obviously fucking Brat fucking summer into Brat fall into Brat fucking everything. Charlie XCX. Arcane season 2 soundtrack is banger after banger. If you guys watch the show, listen to the soundtrack after because it's fucking so good. And then Remy Wolf, Big Ideas. Boom. Those are my 3.
What was the last thing?
Remy Wolf.
Remy Wolf?
Yeah, REMI.
Is that an artist?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
You know how I discovered her? Like Forza Horizon 3, about a couple years ago.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool.
She was on one of the track lists, and now she's like one of my favorite artists.
Did Brat come out this year? That's a this year album? Oh, I don't know why I thought that was last year. Or I guess we're talking about it, but yeah, we're in 2025. But
Apple Roan came out last year. Like I would have thought that would have probably been my top pick.
oh, that came out in 2023.
2023, yeah.
What about if this came out this year, I feel like Mike's is Espresso. Is that a this year thing?
That's
I
a
think
Short and
shit
Sweet did come out this year, and that's the only album that I listened to from 2024. So
one.
Is that Sabrina Carpenter's album? What is it called?
it is Short and Sweet.
Short and Sweet.
That
What
was in
about
my
you,
top
Mike? What do you got?
Yeah, that's a good question. It probably is a toss up between just straight up Kendrick and Sabrina Carpenter because
Let's go.
That's a good line to be on.
yeah, I don't really have a. I think I will lean towards Kendrick, but Sabrina did wiggle herself into my like music listening.
Okay. Honorable mention to Sushi Glory Hole. Still gets heavy rotation on my playlist.
There you go.
I'm a big fan. I can't believe I'm so interested with what the show manifests this year because I still feel like we kind of manifested this weird resurgence of Lonely Island in like popular culture. Like I feel like we were part of that movement. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know what's going to happen this year, but I'm excited to see what we make happen this time.
Yeah, let's use our powers for good this time. But honestly, I think
What do you have
Todd
against
just-
Andy in the gang?
No, I'm just saying there's a good chance that Todd just makes the universe make Hot Frosty too.
I mean, that's also very possible. He did say it at
We are
the beginning
watching
of the episode. So if it happens, I
We're
feel
watching
like
it no matter what. Double feature when that comes
yes,
out.
if that actually happens, that's a blanket double feature. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I apologize. I won't waste someone else's pick on it, but it is a blanket double feature. So
Oh,
Mike's-
my song of the year is going to be "We Bring the Boom" by
Yes, let's go.
AJ and Big Justice.
That's good. That's my song of the year too. Actually, I didn't pick it. That
oh
wins.
shit, Mike, what's your song of the year? We gotta split. We gotta stop this.
I gotta.
Wait, no, hold on.
Song of
My
the
favorite
year, too?
freestyle of the year was the Rizzler.
Oh, the Grinch music, the Grinch song. What's the name of that song?
I don't know. You know me as
Rizmas.
the Rizzler.
Merry Christmas. You have a song of the year, Mike?
We bring the boom.
I will give it to They Not Like Us.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Mike,
okay.
come on. You had a chance.
I had a chance to do something great.
Didn't. You blew it.
So this is another one, this next category where we can also split it if you'd like to. I kept it merged because I think for the most part it's just going to be Mike and potentially me answering. Favorite anime/manga of 2024.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So, I didn't actually list manga, even though I
We
mean,
can just
I
sweep
read-
it under the rug. We don't have to.
I know,
I
I
don't think
read
I
stuff,
read
but,
anything
like-
that came out this year. Anything that I read was like is not
Yeah.
new. So
And a lot of the stuff I read Matter of fact, most of the stuff I read actually ended this year, so like they're all just fucking done. But I'll talk anime for a hot second here, because let's see how many things I list here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things.
I'll drop manga off of it, just, and if you
Yeah.
want to add that in after, that's fine.
Yeah, so like I watched 6 things this year. I put down Dandadan even though I didn't finish it. I'm still only like 4 episodes in. I watched Go Go Loser Ranger, which was it was fine.
Do you
Kaiju
think
number
I'd
8.
like that?
Go Go Loser Ranger?
Friend of the show Eric was talking it up to me. It's basically like if the Power Rangers were.
Yeah. If the Power Rangers were like essentially assholes, people call it like Power Rangers Meet the Boys, where like the Power Rangers as an organization is kind of corrupt, and like they keep the monsters around just to do spectacles and stuff.
Mhm.
And one of like you can call them like the putties of this universe, if you
Okay.
remember original Power Rangers. One of the putties is like, I'm gonna kill the Power Rangers, and like he sneaks into the organization and that whole thing. So I mean, I like it. It's kind of slow at the beginning. I don't know how I feel about the pacing, but like it was okay. Kaiju number 8, which I did like. I think that first season did some good stuff. Oshinoko season 2 came out. And I've also been watching the most recent season of Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War arc. I don't actually... It's nice to look at, but I still have problems with Bleach. But I'm actually going to give this to the One Piece fan letter, which was like a short film. It was like a short episode, but like it was a standalone thing.
Okay. This is a tough one for me because I watched a few different things and read a few things. And I really, really, really want to give it to Delicious in Dungeon because that I think will go on for me. It feels like it will go on for me to be like a formative manga for me. Like it's like I think it will be like a thing that I reference much later. Like it feels like it had the impact on me that reading Death Note did. Like it feels like that type of, oh, okay, this is a core manga for me that I'm going to keep in my pocket and like think about. And I really liked the anime, but I feel like the manga is the thing that had me, not that the anime is bad. The anime is fantastic, but the manga didn't come out this year. So I'm going to give it instead to Dandadan because that's the primary way that I've interacted with the Dandadan. So I feel better about like giving it the anime pick for me just because that's how I'm truly engaging with it, where it's the flip for Delicious in Dungeon, which is like, okay, I read the whole thing and I'm just watching it because I want to watch it. It's good animation. You know, it's a good story. I basically get to just redo the story again because, you know, I've already experienced it and I'm just rewatching it. So I'm going to give it to Dandadan because animation is also fantastic. Creepy nuts, banger intro.
Yep.
And yeah, it's really good. I mean, I'm sad that it is, you know, the season is over and I have to wait for more. I'm grappling with if I want to just read where it left off because I am really liking it a lot. So I'll give it to Dandadan.
I quickly just want to mention, so I remembered now that the Shonen Jump app will email me the top 5 things I read this year. So I just opened it up real quick. I haven't looked at it before now. So starting in at number 5, One Piece.
Okay.
Number 4, Chainsaw Man. Number 3, Fire Punch. Number 2, Jujutsu Kaisen. And number 1, Kaiju number 8.
Ooh. So are you gonna plop that down as your manga of the year? Or no?
I probably not, because like I know Kaiju number 8 showed up there because when the anime started, I basically read through all of the manga. So like, I think they had 90 something chapters by the time like I caught up, more or less, and then I just sort of stopped. Like they were in the middle of something, and I just stopped reading it. I should probably pick it up again. I don't necessarily want to give it to Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, I could. So Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, and Oshinoko all ended this year, all within like a few months of each other, and they all had varying states of okayish for their endings. I'd probably put Jujutsu Kaisen in the middle of that. And then I'll give it a Chainsaw Man. It's been wild.
Okay. Yeah, it's been really good. I'll give my manga to Delicious, even though it technically ended before last year, but it was translated last year, so
yeah,
I got to finish it last year, so I'll give it to that. Give it some love because I do love that. But Chainsaw Man also is fucking fantastic right now. So I don't know if either of you have anything to contribute to this category or not. If we can move
I'll
right
just
along.
say Arcane and move along.
Well, it's between Solo Leveling and what else? What's the other one? I'll give it to Solo Leveling. Probably my favorite thing I watched this year.
I don't. Is Todd actually watching that? What is happening?
I mean, he might. I'm not going to put it past him. He probably didn't, but whatever.
I did.
Okay.
I just had to
He
say
pulled the
something.
name out. I'm going to give it to him.
Sure. Dom, anything? Or you're good?
I have nothing to contribute.
Oh.
I could Google something if you'd like me to.
No, I don't want you to pull it.
But
Ted. I mean, if you want to say Bleach because you're a big Bleach guy, you can.
I have not touched any form of Bleach in I don't know, over a decade at least.
I will quickly toss this in here. It's not relevant to anything really that we're talking about, but I'll quickly say it just for posterity and to move on. I watched Suzume last night, Mike. Finally, I have not watched it yet. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I still think Your Name is the best of the three from Shinkai.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Oh wait, Rick and Morty anime.
Oh yeah, the Rick and Morty anime did come out this year.
Lock it in.
Did any of us watch that? I did not watch that.
I caught episodes here and there.
Was it good?
It has terrible reviews.
It has terrible reviews. Everyone that I've seen talk about it didn't like it, and from the bits I've seen,
There's no reason for it.
It wasn't anything special. Like I can see why people did not like it, and I didn't watch enough of it to go to bat for it otherwise.
Okay. But yeah, I'm assuming you watched Suzume?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to talk about it a lot. Did you enjoy it or no?
The only things I really remember were essentially going like, oh yeah, this is a typical Shinkai movie where like a couple of kids, star-crossed lovers, and a lot of natural disasters, collateral damage. I'm like, you kids gotta fucking stop.
The dude does not have an original bone in his body from what you're fucking telling me right now, Like,
no, I think he just has that sweeping, like, he likes to play around with that concept. Like it is all three of those movies are different. They just do have that like central theme of what Mike said, star-crossed lovers and like calamity. And this also has that, but like I wouldn't really connect many more other threads, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not. I would have to look. I know at some point I probably said the same thing. I know I liked Your Name the most.
I think I like it the
I just
most.
remember how I compared it to Wuthering With You. That's the only thing.
I feel like I was hotter on Wuthering With You than it seemed most people were. I actually, like, because I watched it last night because I was, like, in a bad mood, and I was like, I just want to, like, watch something, and let me throw this on and see, like, whatever, and 2 hours later, I was like, all right, yeah, I fuck with that movie. But then it made me, like, go and watch the end of Your Name, and I was like, nah, nothing hits like Your Name. So I think Your Name is still...
I mean, I do...
We are getting Freaky Friday 2 soon, too, just out there.
Without going to spoilers, I think I liked kind of the end of Suzume. Like there's like a reveal that happens very late in the movie that I really liked. Oh yeah, Todd.
No, it's a straight up spoiler. I did like the reveal too. I liked that a lot actually, to the point where there was another thing in my head that like I think my brain was trying to figure out the reveal, and I was on the wrong track, sort of. And I feel like if I say it, what I was thinking, it's going to potentially be like a spoiler for someone who watches the movie. So I'll text it to you after.
Can I guess it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
With
No,
with
I
the
don't want to guess.
absolutely
I
zero
don't want to guess
context
it
you
right.
have for the film,
I don't want to guess it right, and then
with the
piss
zero
people
context
off.
you have for the film, please make
No,
your guess.
because if I guess it right, then I will be mad. I mean, I'll feel bad for ruining it for people.
I'm gonna just
So,
text
I
you
won't.
now because I'm gonna forget.
Yeah.
And you can respond to that however you want. But that was like where my brain was going, probably like mid-film. I was trying to figure that aspect out, and like I feel like they kept pulling back to the beginning of the movie a few different times, and I was like, "There's got to be a connection here. Like it has to be something."
Without directly responding to you, how do I phrase this? In the middle, like towards the middle or the
Why is
end
Todd
of the
texting
movie, the middle, the end of the.
Did I get it right?
What the fuck, Todd?
Wait, did I get it right?
You
Really?
Googled it. You definitely Googled
I would have
that.
said that on the podcast. See, Mike, this is why I don't yell things out.
Todd,
Nice.
Todd guessed it somehow.
Todd,
Watch the
Mr.
trailer.
His
It's
favorite
so hard.
Todd, Mr. My favorite anime this year was Solo Leveling. He
definitely Googled
yeah,
it.
of course. I was mad at that particular thing in the middle of the movie, and then by the end of the movie, I'm like, oh no.
Same, because Jen also watched it, but didn't like she wasn't fully paying attention. I was just watching it, and she was in the room, but she was paying attention enough that when the middle part happened, she was like, "Oh, so this is just a dick," and I was like, "Yeah, it kind of sucks." And then later, I was like, "Oh no."
Todd, you want to guess what we're talking about? Texas.
I know.
Yeah.
Brenden.
Anyways, moving on. Favorite television show of 2024. Whoever wants to lead here.
Todd watched Arcane. It's just going to be Arcane season 2.
That's true.
Easy. One of the best, probably top 3 greatest shows of all time. Boom.
That's crazy talk for sure. It's season 2 or 3? What is it? Season 2?
2.
Season 2.
What about you, Dom?
I did not watch a lot of TV this year.
Same. Big same.
So admittedly, it should
I didn't
be
either.
Penguin probably, but since I didn't watch it, it is Creature Commandos.
Creature Commandos?
I did start watching Creature Commandos. Let me just put that down.
I gotta get HBO Max back. I just don't want to I don't need another streaming service.
I've only watched like 2 episodes.
Oh, that's a DC thing, right? That's what it is. I think you guys talked about
it. It's the first DC thing.
The new like James
Gunn. Part of James Gunn's thing. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike? Best TVsions.
So, and I was struggling with this because like I started writing down shows I was watching, and I'm like, all right, I started watching Fallout. I didn't finish that. I watched a couple episodes of Penguin.
Wait, was
Didn't
Fallout
finish
this
that.
year? It was 2024? Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Fuck.
I forgot about that.
I know.
It was so early on.
It's been a wild and crazy ride. I did, and just now I remembered that I started watching Creature Commandos. Like I literally just started watching it a couple days ago. I've only watched 2 episodes. And let's see. I think this year was also Halo Season 2, which I'm pretty sure I watched because that was the
need to
reason why
watch it at some
watched
point.
Fallout.
Don't bother.
I'm not saying Halo Season 2 was good or anything.
No,
I'm just
but
saying I watched.
I don't think it's good. I don't think 1 is good either. But like I enjoyed it. Like it is what it is.
And I watched The Boys Season 4. That was a good time.
I do need to catch up on that still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch season 4 yet. It's just kind of crazy.
Watched Agatha All Along, which was, all things considered, a decent Marvel television show.
Yeah. I enjoyed
Acolyte, which I think got a lot of hate, but I liked.
I didn't watch either Star Wars show this year.
Yeah, I need to start.
Or any of the 3, to be fair, because we had a new season of
Visions
this year too.
Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I liked the idea. I think the execution was probably a little bit flawed, and from my understanding, it was like very expensive. So that's why that kind of went down the way it did. I'm going to give my television show of the year award, whatever that's worth to anybody, to X-Men '97.
Ooh, I forgot that was this year. That was 2024. Oh my god. Damn. Okay. All right. I watched more TV this year than I thought. Actually, now that
I was
some
like,
of those shows.
I watched it all at the beginning of the year. I feel like, and then watched Arcane at the end of the year, and that's it. I didn't watch anything like
in the middle.
End of the year, middle of the year.
Jen said Wednesday. Did Wednesday come out last year?
A new season of Wednesday had come out this year. Isn't it on, or is it on season 2 this year?
No,
It's
season
gonna-
2 is 2025. Season 1 was
Yeah, so-
2022, so it was not last year. That's what I thought. I was like, there's no way we watched that last year. I mean, I'll roll through the things that Jen's favorite TV show of the year is Somebody Somewhere. It's a HBO show. I did not watch it. I don't know. Because I asked her what other shows we watched because I was like blanking on stuff. But I don't know the comedian's name. Bridget Everton, maybe? Bridget somebody somewhere.
Oh, Bridgerton.
Bridget Everett. Bridget Everett is the comedian's name. Jen's just sending me nonsense now. I'll start from not in order, but I'll end with obviously what my pick is going to be, which I'm now scrambling to figure out in real time. And as I fluff that a little bit, listening back through last year's episode that we did on this, it's weird. And I had me re-realize it when I brought up during the movie segment, like were there more Marvel movies this year? We had a segment previously, I think the last 2 years, that was favorite Marvel thing that came out. And now it's like, which I think is better. There's so much less, which is, I think, better.
Yeah, they're admittedly trying to like pump the brakes and kind of recalibrate stuff.
Fuck, I'm going back and forth right now. So, Only Murders in the Building season, whatever it's on, was good. I enjoy that show. I think that show's fantastic. Probably not my pick of the year, though. Like Mike said, I also watched Agatha. I really enjoyed it. I haven't watched the Star Wars shows. Reality TV-wise, The Traitors is a really good show. It's not my pick, but it is a really good reality show. Like, it kind of gives a little bit of Big Brother in like a different format, and it's entertaining to watch. David Chang, Live with David Chang, or whatever the fuck the show is called, is like a live weekly Netflix cooking show that I love the format of the show, where it is like most cooking shows are, I don't want to say fake cooking, but a lot of the stuff is pre-made or already cooked, or they edit around it so that like they're not, messing up or doing whatever. Where the way that show works is it's usually him, his co-host, the other girl who like is essentially the waitress of the episode, and then usually 2 guests that are comedians, actors, actresses, whatever, like something like that. Usually really entertaining. It's a great show format, and he's just cooking a specific menu for those guests, like without edits. Like it's an hour long, no cuts, no edits. And I like that format a lot because that's just kind of an enjoyable format to me. I like things that are in that more raw way. Like I've actually been sort of kind of, before that show even came out, it's called Dinner Time Live with David Chang. There it is. I knew it was in my brain somewhere, and then it just came out. Super entertaining. I've been trying to figure out how to do that for cocktails for Pass the Controller. Like what could be a format where it's like, I might pilot it in some way where it won't be live, but I'm going to maybe send ingredients to like guests and then like have them make the drink with me while we just have like a conversation, and then like package that thing up as a video after the fact. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work, because obviously nobody has the budgets of like, yeah, I'll fly you out to fucking Salem and you can come here and we'll do it in my kitchen. Like, it's not gonna happen. So anyways, great show. Not my top show. It's really between probably 2 things for me, and I guess Don Danon could also count here.
Yeah.
But
You know what to say. Just say it. You know what to say.
what am I gonna say?
X-Men 97. Come on.
I'm not.
If
I'm
our
actually
team
not.
didn't
I'm
come out
actually
with
not
number
going to
one.
say X-Men 97. I really liked X-Men 97, but it's probably for me between the new episode of Shrinking, which is a show that I highly recommend. I think it's really well written for the most part. I think Harrison Ford is amazing in that show. But really the whole cast is really good. But Harrison Ford is like incredible in that show. And Squid Game season 2. I mean, I have
So good.
I have one issue with it, which is it seems like they kind of faux split it into a third season. Like it didn't really need to be done that way, but the season 3 comes out in 2025. But it just seems more of like a thing Netflix maybe wanted them to do, was like cut the season in half and or release them back to back. So, oh man, I don't know. I mean, the recency bias is gonna probably take this one because we watched Squid Game like last week when it came out or whatever, like within the last few days or whatever. It came out at the end of December, so I guess I'll give it a Squid Game season 2. So.
All right. I want to quickly say I completely forgot about Dropout as a platform, and they've had some good shows come out. So there was a new season of Actually. They've added a couple new shows like Smarty Pants, which I really liked, and Nobody Asked, and Gastronauts, and those have all been fun shows. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention them.
Okay, but they're not beating out 97 for you.
They're not beating out 97 for you, but I just forgot to mention them because they are good shows, and I just forget that it is because all the other things I normally watch at a TV Dropout, I usually am at my computer, so I forget that it's technically programming like that.
I forgot the Creep tapes came out this year too.
Oh, no.
God,
Did you watch
we
it?
need to-
I have not yet.
That would have been Dom's pick.
You give Mark Duplass too much power.
All right, moving right along. Favorite game that you played in 2024 that didn't come out in 2024? Now, when I listened to this last year episode, almost all of us were like, it should be Fortnite, and then we all ended up giving it to something else. So,
Yeah,
is
that makes
Fortnite
sense.
going to sweep this year, or do we all have something else?
I mean, it should be Fortnite.
It should be.
But I have been playing a lot of.
What did I say last year?
Although
forget.
I wouldn't give it to Multiverses, and also
You
now
said
I don't remember-
Cyberpunk, Todd.
So I was almost going to say it again this year.
I mean, you can. You're still playing it. Mike, what were you going to saying?
Did Multiverses re-come out this year?
Yeah, but I mean, you can count that, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really want to count it. I'm just trying to remember because historically now I've only been playing those 3 games: Multiverses, Overwatch, and Fortnite. I also don't want to give it to Overwatch. I think I will give it to Fortnite this year, just because I don't like my other options.
You know, give it one.
I don't like my other options.
Mike's giving it to Fortnite. Freddy Fortnite getting the pick finally. What about you, Todd? Is it Cyberpunk or something else?
No, I mean Cyberpunk's like the greatest game ever, but it's Hollow Knight this
I
year.
knew it was
Definitely.
going to be Hollow Knight, you piece of shit. Hollow Knight is on my list for this year. I will play it. I will.
So good.
I mean, I will just restart it and fucking play it. I'm not going to pick up.
Just
wherever the
restart it
fuck
because
was.
I had to restart. It's so hard to jump back into that game after not playing it for a while.
If you're still mulling it over, Dom, I can hop in.
Go ahead. Because I have, I don't know, weird questions to ask, I guess.
Okay. Let me just make sure this game. Okay, it did not come out this year. So I was going back and forth between 3. 3. I don't know, because I did work in some games that did not come out this year that I did really enjoy. So I have to make a hard cut here and probably go with. Okay. So. Fuck, man, I played a lot of games that Hyper Light Drifter, fantastic. I'm not gonna give it to that. It was great though. Damn, this why is this a tough category? I played too many good games. The Beginner's Guide was also really good. Did you watch me play that, Mike?
I did. I didn't care for it.
I enjoyed it. It's not my pick though.
I don't think it was a good. I don't think it was a good game to watch somebody play, and also, I don't think it's a good game. But I get it.
I mean, that's fair too. A game that I really want to give it to because it's unique and they're continuing to do it they did one with Tetris this year. They might have did another one this year already too, or 2024. But I like the idea and I hope they keep doing more. And I really enjoyed my time with it, which was the making of Karateka, which was that it's like video game documentary that's also playable, that has video. It's like there's a lot of cool stuff they're doing with it. But that's not my pick. My pick is probably Frog Detective: The Entire Mystery, because I played that. I think I streamed it for a charity stream. Maybe I feel like you watched me play it, Mike. At least a portion of it.
I think I watched you play a portion of it because I did end up. I think it was on Game Pass. I think I downloaded it. I don't think I played it though.
Yeah,
So.
it's like really well written. It's funny. It's charming. It's a little mystery, quick game. Like I think there's 3 chapters in it, 3 games. But I don't know. I enjoyed it a lot. It just has like the right vibe for me, and it was my jam. So Frog Detective: The Entire Mystery.
I might change my answer.
Okay.
Actually, I probably shouldn't. This shouldn't be allowed. Because I never actually beat Neon White when it came out before. For some reason, I think I'd stopped playing it because I wanted to go back and get all the presents when I had it on the Switch. Now that it was on Game Pass, I played through the entire thing. I did get all the presents, and then I did beat the game.
I mean, you want to change it to Neon White? It's a banger.
Yeah, do it.
Damn.
Fortnite just gets shoved out.
Todd, you posting that picture of Frog Detective with the other previous 2
That's
texts
why
in
I
the same
posted it,
window
though.
is
He's,
like
looking
crazy to
so
me.
good.
It's like I opened my phone and I was like, Jesus Christ. Tom, what
He's
do you
looking
got?
up too, though. Like, it's perfect.
What do you got, Tom?
So, how do remasters factor in here?
I think if they released this year in 2024, I think I'd count them as new things. But I mean, do whatever the fuck you want. There's no rules.
We're not a reputable organization. Do whatever the hell you
What are you
want.
drinking over there?
I'm drinking Blender from
Oh,
Trios.
shit. That's what I thought. I thought you were drinking one of those ones.
All right, if we're considering those new games, then I will go Final Fantasy VII Remaster, which I played all the way through this year.
Okay.
Because other things like Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Epic Mickey.
Yeah, I think I would maybe toss those in like a
They're
kind of new game, but not really. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll give it to Final Fantasy VII.
Okay. Did we talk about that on the podcast? That you played that? Did you tell me that you played it?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Did we talk about
it? Was
it?
leading in, it was leading
Oh,
into
you beat it
when we were
before
playing-
you played.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Good.
So the next 2 categories we could skip if we want. Because I don't have this information in front of me apparently, but I thought I did. Favorite Fortnite season of 2024. I wouldn't be able to pull these out of my hat like off the cuff. So we can just kind of bump it if we want.
There were 4
I'm
seasons this
Pumping
year.
Fortnite left and right.
I would just go with, for me personally, I would just go with the Marvel one because it's like the first time I've actually wanted to get all the skins and was like, that's the most I've ever played Fortnite was that season. I think it was like level 160.
There was a Marvel season last year.
It was, yeah.
Was that
With
the
like,
one with Gwen? Gwen
Mysterio,
was
Gwen, yeah.
No, Mysterio is not Gwen.
Yes.
Mysterio.
Spider-Gwen?
Yep, Mysterio.
I mean, I'm sorry. Gwenpool.
Gwenpool.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. No, the Spider-Gwen thing was the year
Gwenpool,
before.
Mysterio, Barry, Doom.
Yeah.
Oh, was
your
it? It was
season,
called
yeah.
like Ultimate Doom or whatever the fuck it was called, like Doom something.
Absolute Doom.
Absolute Doom.
Absolute Doom.
Yeah. All right. So Todd's gonna go with Absolute Doom. I don't know. I can't think of the other
Absolute
seasons.
Doom sweeps.
There was the Snoop Dogg season.
That was all right. I like that one.
There's Absolute Doom
Snoop Dogg season was called Remix.
remix. Oh, it was a short season too. Yeah, it was a short season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have a particular one that. I mean, I guess we did probably all play the Marvel one the most.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means it's the best.
Whatever. Just write it down.
Dom, you have a
Lock
thought
it in.
here, or you?
I was gonna just Google the roadmap because it ended up being true. So the year started with the Greek gods one,
I enjoyed that one too, actually.
and then it was like the Wasteland one.
Yeah. I liked all
Oh,
of them
actually,
except for the one we're
I
on
think
right
I
now.
might have liked that season the most out of last year's seasons.
The car season.
Yeah,
It was
like
like-
it was.
Yeah,
It was
car
basically
going through.
Twisted Metal, but like it was.
I hated it
fun.
at first, but it grew on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it grew on me. Something different.
When did they
I
add
think-
Metallica?
I think that was during the
that
car
was the car
season.
season. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing car season, Mike, because of Metallica?
No, I'll stick with Marvel, but I just wanted to bring it up.
Dumb. You have a pick here? Or you don't
I'm
care?
gonna do Absolute Doom too.
Okay.
We had Carol G there.
Oh yeah, it was huge. Yeah.
That was pretty big.
The other category that we can bump if we want, because I tried to think about it, and I was like, I don't know really if I have something, but maybe one of you does, is favorite cosmetic / DLC of 2024.
Out of every
In
game.
general, or
Anything.
or
Yeah, I've anything. I just figured it would have been like, oh, if bare minimum, someone would just say a Fortnite thing, but
So, I do want to give something to Overwatch in this capacity. Like they had a bunch of. No, that's a reasonable reaction. Like there were a bunch of cool skins that came out. Like they did the My Hero collab, and they did the
Cowboy Bebop, right?
Avatar. I don't know if that Cowboy Bebop was last year or not. I can't remember anymore. But I know they did My
Avatar was
Hero
this
and
year.
Avatar like in the last couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a couple cool skins there. It's just super expensive, so I bought none of them.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Mike's gonna give it to
But
Overwatch.
if you want to, I don't know how specific you want to be with that.
It can be literally however grand or granular you want it to be.
Because I had considered opening up my wallet, opening up my little purse book, to buy the Shigaraki Reaper skin in Fortnite, Overwatch.
But you did buy the Shigaraki skin in Fortnite.
In Fortnite,
It's true. Yeah.
that was cheaper.
So
So are you
Don't
just
give
are you
Overwatch
just, are you
anything
just
right
giving
now
it to
for their
Shigaraki?
overpriced
Is that what you're just
skins.
doing? You're just
Like,
giving.
don't congratulate Overwatch for their fucking like price skins either. Get the fuck out of here, Mike. Come on.
Okay, Todd makes a valid point.
This
All
is
right.
the guy that spends money on Marvel Rivals,
Remove
which is the
everything.
same price.
I'm not buying skins though. I'm only buying Battle Pass.
All right, so
Maybe
you're giving it to
some skins.
Overwatch, Mike?
Yeah, I think every year we need to just vote Overwatch for something.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Anyone else have anything for this category?
Yeah, Shadow of the Erd Tree, bro. Come on.
Did you play it?
Yeah, you fucking serious? It's what got me to fucking beat what's it called this year?
Did you beat their DLC though?
Oh, dude, you kidding me? I'm not
okay.
gonna beat that last boss. It's like not even possible.
Oh, did you
Like,
get to the end of it? I don't even know.
I got I got very close to the end. I didn't get to the last boss, so I'm not beating him though. I just
Yeah.
it's just not happening.
You have anything, Dom?
I enjoyed playing the Alan Wake Night Springs DLC.
I did too. That was like on my list as well.
That was a good story.
Oh, Night Springs.
Damn, I was gonna. I kind of want to give it to that because I actually played that. I was gonna sort of jokingly give it to something that I didn't play or buy, but I liked the idea that it exists. It's the Balatro stuff in Cyberpunk. I just think it's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's great.
I just think it's cool. But instead, I'm gonna give it to shoes in Fortnite.
All right.
No, I'll give it to something I actually played. I'll give it to Night Springs because it's good. Okay. Another one we can bump if we want, if no one can think of anything or has anything ready to rock here. But favorite moment in a game in 2024 can be anything. It doesn't even have to be something that the game did. It could be something that the game made you feel because of the moment was whatever. I think I know what Todd's is. I don't know if either of you have anything for this.
Moment in a game.
You might know what mine is, but I don't think you're gonna know what mine is unless.
Is yours from Indiana Jones?
No, fuck yeah. Well, no, it's something else, but
Okay.
it's very close. That was a close call.
The only thing I can think of
Mm-hmm.
is specifically when I don't even know what that guy's name is. He's like the second person. So after you, the first person who gets their archetype in Metaphor. I forget his name.
Spoilers.
Um,
Fernando, I think.
The
It's like
Hulkenberg?
no, the dude.
Oh, fuck. Why can't I think of his name? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. When he gets
Yeah,
his thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. That was just hype as hell.
Okay. Okay. I like it. Mike's gonna give it to Metaphor. Anybody else have something?
I mean, mine's gonna be Astrobot, Loco Roco, because it's like a random little hit. It just worked for me so well because I fucking loved Loco Roco. So I mean, there's a lot in Astrobot that fucking, God of War, all that shit too. But there was also, like you said, the Indiana Jones stuff too. But
I
I'm gonna
mean,
go with the Loco Roco.
I think the best part from Astrobot, besides the end of the game, is when you go to the mouse level and you turn small and big for the
Oh
first
yeah,
time.
that's great
That
too.
shit's
Yeah,
crazy.
yep,
That shit is
absolutely.
fucking amazing. I don't know. I was gonna be cheesy, and mine was gonna be the first time I won a match at Balatro, because that was like, I feel like it. I feel like it was so many runs where I kept getting so close, and then that first time that I hit that final big blind and I beat a run was like euphoria. Like it was like such a crazy feeling of
What
like
card did you beat your first
I
run
can't
with?
believe I just did this. What
Which card did you beat your first run with?
like what jokers was I using?
No, like what deck? Like I think my first run was like the blue deck that gives you an extra hand.
I think it was just the first deck, whichever one it is, the red deck. I don't know if that's going to be my thing though. I mean, there were a lot of moments in Indiana Jones that I really enjoyed. Like, I won't say anything too spoilery, but the thing that me and you talked about, which I feel like is kind of spoilery, so I won't actually say that.
Yeah.
But
There's a couple of things in Indiana Jones
I'll
too.
just say this as vague as I can, which is blowing scorpions. That was like such a like moment I wasn't expecting, and it was just good. It was just a good moment. You have anything, Dom, or no?
I don't have anything specific.
Okay. I'm gonna write blowing scorpions, so that's just funny to write. Moving on. Best game music of 2024.
Best game music.
This is a tough one for me. I can talk a little bit if people need time to think about it.
I mean, obviously, ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba.
Did you play? Wait, did you play Outlaws, Mike?
Yeah.
I thought it was a funny joke. I thought that should have got more laughs.
Should have got him more. You really thought you deserved more than 0 laughs?
I mean, I can say what the best music was. I'm gonna go with even though I didn't play the game, I've listened to the Metaphor Refantasio soundtrack quite a bit, and I like how unique it is with like the music. But like Final Fantasy, is probably gonna get it because I think that's the best part of the game.
I can't believe Todd's giving Final Fantasy an award tonight.
Holy shit.
But yeah, I mean, this is a tough one for me because I really liked the music in Echoes of Wisdom. It was like fantastic riffs on like some classic Zelda music and then some newer stuff. Like I like the music in that game a lot. It's very understated. There's not a lot of it, but the music in Balatro is a big reason why I think that game does what it does to you, because it's just like very fucking chilled out, very relaxing. It fits the game vibe. Like, love that fucking music. But I mean, yeah, and Metaphor also is like full of bangers. I haven't played Persona 3 Reload. I feel like that would also be an easy talk here, but for stuff that I did play, I mean, Rebirth is just, I mean, it's so much music and it's so much good music. It's kind of hard to not give it to that for me.
I would pick Hollow Knight if it wasn't an old game because
So
I think that made my I think that made my top 15 of like most listened to things from my year in review.
Yeah. What about you? You two? Best music.
Best music. I don't know. Just give it a Persona.
Okay.
Great Circle's music is really good.
It is very good.
It
Ba ba da
is...
ba.
Oh, you played Outlaws?
Yeah.
No, that was good.
That deserved more laughs, to be honest.
But yeah, Rebirth is probably the pick for this.
Yeah.
I feel like this.
Astrobot also had really good music.
Great music.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dragon Quest
Astrobot
3
had really
HD
good
2D
music.
had great music this year. Damn. Good music. Good music all around. Okay. Another one we can bump if we don't have stuff.
The single one.
I know. Best side quest of 2024. Side quest, optional mission, something else in the game that isn't the main thing.
Well, I'll just go out there and say it. Fucking Balatro and Cyberpunk. Boom.
Did you do that mission?
Yeah. Bro, I'm doing every single fucking mission you can do in that game on my 4th playthrough.
I will say there's a few I could toss here, but I'll just pick one, and I'll pick. There's a side quest in Echoes of Wisdom that is you getting a cat outfit so you can speak to cats. I don't know if you did that side quest, Tom.
I did. It was very dumb.
It is very dumb, but the fact that it exists in a Zelda game is very funny to me, so it is getting mine. Like it's not like you don't get cool stuff. I mean, you get the cat outfit, so that is cool, but it is what it is. You're talking to cats, and I was like, this is a ridiculous quest. This is my quest.
Mine is probably something from Rebirth, but I don't have anything off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So
Just give it to Rebirth.
I feel like there's a lot of good side stuff in Rebirth.
I will say there's also a lot of fantastic fucking side stuff in Indiana Jones. Like
I know I only hesitate to pick it because I just treated it all as main missions.
Same. They felt so part of the overall story.
Like towards the end of the game, before I got to the final location you go to, there was a side quest that I did that was like so long and had cutscenes and all this stuff. I thought it was a main mission and it was not.
I feel like
I'm pretty sure I'm doing that right now.
And it was a good mission too. I was like, I can't believe this was optional. Like I can't believe this is a thing you could have just not seen because this is kind of ridiculous. What do you got, Mike?
I don't know. Presumably something from Persona 3.
There it is, Persona 3.
I don't know. I must have done something, some social link.
All right. We're almost at the end. Another one we can skip
story?
if you get nothing off the top. Favorite character of 2024.
Favorite character. Pass.
Oh, Astrobot.
Okay, Todd's giving it to Astrobot.
Oh, the Joker from Balatro.
I was gonna say that, but I just went with Astrobot.
Is that what you're saying, Mike? Joker from Balatro?
I mean, yeah, why not?
All right.
Might as well.
His name
Basically
is
throwing my vote
Jimbo.
away.
His name is Jimbo. I'm surprised you didn't have like a Persona character you wanted to toss in the mix there. Or you're a white-haired dude from fucking Metaphor.
I don't know him well enough to go to bat for him. I just know that when he got his archetype, it was fucking sick.
Okay.
And then I don't know the characters in Persona. Let me think. I did like what was his name? It was Shinji something. There was a character named Shinji in Persona 3 Reload. If you just say Persona 3 Reload or Persona 3 Shinji, that'll make sense to somebody who's played the game.
Shinjiro Aragaki.
There it is.
I'm gonna say the gardener from Thank Goodness You're Here. Because I like when
Was that Matt Berry?
Yes, it was Matt Berry. He's very, very funny. I laughed quite a bit.
You're not gonna give it to the sausage guy?
Oh shit! The sausage guy. Wait, the sausage guy. The guy that makes you into a sausage?
No, the one that sticks a sausage through the hole.
Oh fuck! That is also a really good one. That's a really good one. Honestly, it's just every character in that game. I'm just gonna write, thank goodness you're here. None of these words matter.
See, I was gonna pick I was just trying to find if they had names. The guy and the lady that are like arguing about their trash.
That's so good. That's one of the best jokes in the whole game because every time you go back there, they have a new fucking thing going on. Yeah. All right, trash people. All right. This one caused.
Skip this one if we can.
Yeah, this one caused confusion last year, but I'm going to ask it again anyway. Or maybe we can just skip this. This is actually stupid.
You think we got smarter since last year? I guarantee you we have them.
Best platform of 2024.
Meaning, grass?
Meaning like the
center platform on...
There it is.
Final Destination? Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
Lock it in.
I think that's easy.
The platform that you personally either liked the most, played the most, or thought had the best year.
I mean, I'm gonna go with PlayStation. If Xbox rolled out more of their games that are coming out into the early this year cycle, then I probably would have. Because Indiana Jones was a banger to end the year on, but there was really nothing else that they put out this year that I really gave a shit about. And I feel like PlayStation had just like a lot better first-party games.
It's crazy that you say that because I tried doing my PlayStation Wrapped and it straight up told me I didn't have enough hours. I said, no, you don't get to do a PlayStation Wrapped.
And they're like games I still haven't even played on PlayStation this year that I want to play.
Anyone else got anything here?
Mine is also PlayStation.
I'm gonna say PC. I don't think I actually played anything on the PC, but I think it counts.
And Mike, spoilers. Last year you said Steam Deck, a thing you do not own.
Perfect. I love it. At least I'm consistent.
I think listen. This category makes no sense. I play my Xbox the most. I like
this category
playing on
makes
Xbox.
no sense. It's your category.
I know it makes no sense. I like playing on Xbox. I like the Xbox controller better. I did play some amazing games on PlayStation this year. I played some amazing games on Switch this year. I still play my Xbox the most. So whatever that means, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna give it to my Switch.
Yeah, well, Switch is fucking. Just give me the.
Well, if I look at my top 10. I played 1, 2, 3, 4 of my top 10 on my Switch. I played 1, 2, 3, 4 on my Xbox, and I played 2 on my PlayStation. So, I don't know. It's a category that literally means nothing. So, we're going to move on. Okay. Final 2 categories. Best game of 2024 that you didn't finish yet or play enough that you aren't going to put it in the final category, which is obviously best of the year. So for me, very easy, Metaphor. I think if I played more of Metaphor would probably be in my top 10 somewhere. I feel pretty confident about that, but I don't feel confident doing that until I play more of the game. So for me, it's very easily Metaphor is probably actually in my top 10 if I played it.
Well, here's the thing here, Steve. I haven't finished any game.
Well, it's just whatever.
So this is just whatever your top 10 is. Just say it now.
No. Whatever.
Because you didn't finish them.
Yeah. Whatever you didn't put in your top 10, Mike, that you wish you played. I don't fucking know. Or skip. You have a skip button?
Yeah, you just skip. You just skip.
Okay. At least my skip.
All right, well, I'm
Actually, no.
skipping back to you, so
Actually-
now you have to answer.
Oh shit, he did it
Damn.
Uno reverse.
Damn, no one told me the rules before this. Can I pick PC again?
I'm just gonna put metaphor for you, Mike.
That's the right amount of laughs for that. Right amount of laughs. One chuckle from Todd. I know my worth.
I'm just gonna put metaphor for you.
I'm gonna give it to fucking Indiana Jones. How do you
All
feel
right,
about
there you
that?
go. We're gonna put
Piece of shit?
Listen, I just made you answer, so you actually got bamboozled.
Wrong. I was gonna say Indiana Jones either way.
I wrote
Fuck it.
Indiana Jobs, so that's what yours is.
There you go. Boom.
Todd, what do you got?
I am gonna probably say Wild Frost, which is like the deck building game that came out recently. Which I probably could put this in my top 10, but I haven't played a ton of it. I
Yeah.
played a good amount of it, but it's definitely a game that I know I'm going to continue playing on and on. So.
I mean, that's where I'm at Metaphor. I've put like 20 hours in Metaphor. I just haven't. I had to review and do other stuff, so that's what kind of kept pushing Metaphor along for me. So I know I like that game. It would have to really do something egregiously to make me dislike it for it to not end up in my top 10. What about you, Dom? You got something for this?
I have 2 games that I will say. Brothership, which I started, and I feel like I will enjoy if I if I have the time to finish. And a game that is in my top 10 that I just didn't have the patience to finish yet, which is Black Myth Wukong.
Okay. All right. And that brings us to...
And then I have that on PlayStation now, too, so if people want to play that.
Oh, okay. That brings us to our final category of the evening, which is favorite game / best game of 2024. I think, do we all have our top 10s here accessible or no?
Bro, I've got like 6 games and I didn't finish any of them. That was my list.
Yeah, but that's fine. Like we're upfront about what we're doing. We're not like trying to be like, these are my favorite. Like we're doing what we're doing. You're fine. Does everyone have their list? Dom, do you also have your list or no?
I do. I have a list of 10 games.
I'm going to need some help with you guys guessing my top 10, though.
Shut the fuck up, Todd.
We're still doing that.
I think the way we'll do this is we'll just start from the bottom up, one by one, and then we'll lock in the ones for everybody. So, Mike, start at your 6 and go up.
Marvel Rivals.
Is your number 6?
You know what? Maybe I'll give it to. I'll give it to. Or actually, I'll swap it. I'll give it to Tekken 8.
Okay. Keep going up, big dog. You got Tekken 8. You got Marvel Rivals. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Then I'll go to Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Then I'll go to Metaphor.
Okay.
Then I'll go to Thank Goodness.
Okay.
Then I'll go to Persona.
Okay. All right. So Mike is locking in Persona 3 Reload as his game of the year. Todd, what do you got? 10 up.
All right, so I'm starting at 10. Okay. Number 10 is Still Wakes the Deep.
Okay.
Number 9 is Hellblade 2.
Okay.
Number 8 is Silent Hill 2 remake, and I think this would be a lot higher if I was able to finish this. I'm just like halfway through it, but fucking loving it. Number 7 is Helldivers 2. Number 6 is Marvel Rivals. Number 5 is Never. Number 4 is Indiana Jones. Number 3 is Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. Number 2, Astrobot. And number 1, Balatro.
Balatro. What do you?
I guessed that. Todd, you didn't give any accents.
Mike,
I texted the wrong group.
Mike actually had them all correct in order except for the middle two. He swapped Indiana Jones and Silent Hill 2.
Rivals.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals.
Make sure you get 1,000 points for the next year.
Mike's got 1,000 locked in. What do you got, Dom?
Children of the Sun, Black Myth Wukong, Plucky Squire, Prince of Persia: Lost Crown, Animal Well, Balatro, Thank Goodness You're Here, Rebirth, Great Circle, Astrobot.
Astrobot. Okay. Damn, this is a tough one. This is a tough year for me. I actually struggled a lot with putting this list together. So number 10 for me is A Ranger, a role puzzling adventure. Number 9, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Number 8, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Number 7, The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. Number 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Number 5, 1,000 Times Resist. Number 4, Unicorn Overlord. Number 3, Astrobot. All day today, I've been going back and forth if I was going to switch this, but I'm keeping it locked in. Number 2 is Thank Goodness You're Here. And number 1 is Balatro. So that will give us a PTC pick of Balatro. But, I mean, that's a solid 4 right there. Persona 3, Astrobot, Balatro. It was a good year. Todd was complaining about his list and saying there was not a lot of good games. I know Todd played a lot of old games.
And to be fair, Todd's
year,
list was trash.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Any other final thoughts? People want to talk about anything on their top 10? Or
I will just quickly say I made a section for books. I don't know why. 'Cause I don't
book us up?
read.
You got books?
Book us up. I only have the one, which was Paul Scheer's book, Joyful Recollections of Trauma, which I didn't
I
enjoy.
still didn't read.
Okay. Is it you want a little anecdote here?
It's really just like basically like I don't know if it's really a memoir, but it's basically like just him going over his life and like the weird things that it kind of happened to him growing up. I don't want to say weird, but like things that most people, whenever he like mentions things about his past, people are always like, "What the fuck? That's not right." And he like basically made a book about all those things that people kind of called odd about his upbringing.
Interesting. Did you have other things that you wanted to? Do you have other categories or things on your list?
No, I think that was the only one that I had. That
Mike, what's your favorite magazine of 2024?
Favorite
My
magazine?
favorite magazine, Nick Mag, which was discontinued probably over 20 years ago.
Mine was Teen Beat.
Teen Beat. Oh, I was more of a Tiger Beat guy.
Mike, favorite coffee creamer of 2024? What was your go-to? What were you picking up at the store?
So for a brief period of time, there was an Eggo waffle and syrup one. I don't actually know how good it was because I feel like I wasn't mixing it with the right coffee.
Okay.
But it was okay. They still keep popping out the Cinnabon one, which has also been okay. Hasn't been great. I recently picked up. They made 2 for Home Alone.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if you had tried those.
Yes, they had the frosted sugar cookie one and I forget what the other one was. It might have been like hot chocolate and marshmallow, something like that.
No, I think it was like broken ornaments.
You might be right. Oh, you know what it was?
Shards of glass.
Shards
You know what it was?
Buzz's
It was-
piss-stained bed.
It was frying pan attached to an extension cord.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was.
It was burnt doorknob.
Honestly, it's so weird because that was the better of the 2.
Burnt doorknob?
Yeah.
Filthy animal?
Filthy Animal. It was actually the pizza that you get.
Yeah, it was Little Nero's pizza. What was your favorite Oreo flavor of the year?
Did I actually try different Oreo flavors? I know like a bunch came out, and I always said like, "Oh, I gotta try this fucking Oreo," and I feel like I never followed through. Even getting
Did you try the Coke
Star
one?
Wars. No, I also didn't try the Coke flavored Oreo, or the Oreo flavored Coke.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, even like the Star Wars ones, which weren't different flavors, I just didn't go out of my way to buy them until after your wedding, I think. Yeah, 2024, I think I let a lot of things slip through my fingers. 2025 is the year that I continue to do that most likely.
Okay.
I'm not gonna set myself up for failure. I know me. I'm not gonna change.
Do
Set the
you
bar low.
set the bar low? Because that way, when you pass it, it's very easy. Do you have a favorite cocktail not made by me of 2024?
What, you just want me to say the Mai Tai?
You can say whatever you want. I don't know what your favorite drink is.
I think you're fishing for that Mai Tai.
I'm not fishing for anything. I'm just asking if you were to think, you go take a step back in your mind palace and look around. Is there a cocktail from somewhere that makes you feel
Look,
warm and
all
fuzzy?
things considered, I've got the memory of a goldfish.
Mm-hmm.
So without me actually listing things out, I've only got 3 cocktails in mind.
Okay, well, before you do that, Mike, what I'll say is open up that notes app on your phone, and every time you go
every time you have a espresso martini, write it down.
Right then.
Yeah, actually,
yeah. Espresso martini, delicious, and I don't say anything.
Excuse
else
me,
about
what was your name? Okay.
Yeah.
Made by.
You actually need to do that now, Mike. 2025, you're gonna rank espresso martinis of the North Shore. That's what you're doing.
Okay, so in no particular order, the drinks. We've got the one espresso martini that I got at the airport, where the guy asked me, "Do I want it dark or creamy?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you asking me right now? I was not prepared for this."
I'm surprised that more bars don't ask that. It's not a thing that they ask often.
Not a thing. And maybe
if
this
you
guy
want your
was
espresso martini like creamy or not.
Bartending for so long, I feel like 99% of people want a creamy espresso martini. I feel like it's very rare for someone to be like, they don't want a creamy.
You know what's crazy is I drink so much coffee and I drink so much espresso, and I love coffee and espresso. I never want an espresso martini. Like I never want a coffee alcohol drink. I just don't.
Yeah, love it.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah.
Continue. So
Yeah,
airport
so-
espresso.
Airport espresso. What else I want to say?
Before you can keep going, because I don't know if we even had any reason to say this to either of them. When Mike and I were at the airport to go to SGF, and the plane got delayed, we were in the airport for so long, and all we could do was basically drink or eat and watch the Celtics. We got pretty toasted up, and we had some very deep heart-to-heart conversations at that bar.
I want a monthly segment of Mike recollecting his best espresso martinis with the background track of espresso playing while he does it.
That's all I'm thinking about the whole time. He's like, that's
Because while Mike was recollecting, I was just playing it in my head, and I was like,
Let's get a cover. Let's get a cover so we can actually play it.
Switch it up.
I'll retouch her on Instagram, so probably improve it.
Like Nintendo. Yeah, deep conversation. A conversation typically has 2 people conversing. I know Brenden was talking. I don't know what happened.
Mike, I hate to break it to you, Mike. I know you don't remember a lot of the conversation. You were also talking.
That doesn't sound like
it's
me.
Okay. I'm still trapped, Mike. Don't worry.
Anyway, so we've got
we split a basket of fries, Mike.
Oh, that was rough then. I must have been out. So espresso martini at the airport. Number 2, the espresso martini at Hallowed Ground, the one that's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or Bizarre. The one that's just
yes, the JoJo inspired espresso martini in Hallowed Ground. Yeah.
Yes. JoJo Siwa?
Different JoJo. I'm talking about JoJo. Leave, get out right now. It's the end of you and me. Then we've got the espresso martini at the Prince Bar, which is named after a Prince song. I can't remember which song it is.
I think it's When Doves Cry, because doesn't it come with a chocolate dove in it?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that makes sense. And then I'll give it to Delirious, which is the Mai Tai at that bar.
It is a good Mai Tai.
The only drink on the menu that says limit 2 per customer.
Yep. And let me tell you, you really only need 1. You don't need a second one. You really don't. But that'll do it for this episode, our best of the year 2024. with our game of the year being a split between Mike, Persona 3 Reload, Dom, Astrobot, and Todd and I both saying Balatro, which will in turn give it
To
a
Balatro.
PTC pick of the year to Balatro for 2024. We got.
You want my double feature for my pick for January?
Do you have your pick for the movie?
I have a double feature. Yes.
Oh, how this
All right,
works.
steer it.
Wait, what game is he grabbing?
It was a Switch game, I'm pretty sure.
Get the fuck out of here. Do you have your movie pick, or are we doing it next week?
Yeah, you guys cool with double feature? Start off the year?
We're not doing a double feature, but if you have your movie pick for 2024, January 2025.
It's like a themed thing, so it has to be a double feature.
It sounds like then you just made it easier on yourself, and you have your January and May
So
picks
either I
locked
pick
in.
what you want me to pick, or we do Terrifier 1. So, like, do you want me to do the double feature, or do you want Terrifier 1?
You're picking what you want to pick, and it's the singular movie.
No,
Do you have your movie or no?
Yes, I am picking the Wild Robot for my pick in January.
Okay. I mean, I can get us started. I can get us ahead. Do you want the
What was
February
the-
pick? Because I already know what I'm picking for February.
What was the second movie, Todd? What are we doing?
It was going to be next.
Wild,
It was going to be next gen. 2 movies about robots. That's
Wild
on Netflix.
Robot next gen. Okay.
So I'll put that in for May.
January.
Okay.
Wild Robot next gen for January. Okay.
Oh, Brian's pick was gonna be Wicked, wasn't it?
No, I wouldn't do that to you. But Jen did buy it because it is available now, and already rewatched it.
I'm gonna wait for part 2 to come out and then make everybody watch
Double
part 1 and
feature,
part 2.
a 6-hour movie. I mean, I feel pretty confident that my February pick's not going to change. I can get silly and say it now.
Yeah, I already think I knew what you were going to pick for February, and now I completely forgot.
What do you think I'm going to pick?
At the beginning of this episode, I was like, I already know what he's going to pick when you had the one after me, and now I completely am blanking.
Todd's
You're gonna pick Terrifier 2.
Bang. Second month of the year. No, I'll save it for now in case I change my mind. But I have an idea. I'm gonna write it in here so I don't forget. But I might change it just in case. But before we wrap things up and play the first game, fresh scoreboard of the year, thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode 453 of the Pass Control Podcast. We appreciate you. It's going to be a great year. We got a lot of stuff planned. Some changes coming soon to certain aspects of what we do and stuff going on in the background. I'm going to revamp some things that are kind of long overdue. So look forward to some, I think, cool and good changes coming soon. But same great show is not going anywhere. Leave us a quick 5-star review if you want to support us. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to the show. As a quick reminder, if you're an audio listener, we do record the show live every week on twitch.tv twitch.tv/passcontroller. You can also watch that if you can't catch it live on YouTube. Just search Pass the Controller Podcast. We'll pop up. But yeah, without further ado, let me start a fresh scoreboard for the year. Did I already do that? I did not do that. PTC scoreboard.
Scoreboard.
For 2025, we're going to put everyone's name in. And
I almost made you guys watch Cable Guy just because coming fresh off of Sonic 3.
Almost made me watch Cable Guy. Like, you have to force me to watch Cable Guy.
I don't know. People didn't like that movie. That movie's ahead of its time, and people did not like that movie when it originally came out.
We're going to start the year off with a game we haven't played in quite a while called...
The music game?
Yes.
The music game. No, we're going to play What's in the Box. The way this game works is I picked 3 games off my shelf. We're going to read the back of the box, and whoever gets the game first gets the point. Starting the year off easy, boys. So have your finger on the trigger ready to go here. Join, game number 1. Join blank on an epic blank mission.
Epic Mickey. Boom.
Incorrect. Experience the blank blank thrills of platforming reinvented for blank blank. Travel over 20 locations and take on gigantic bosses. Turn your...
Astrobot 2 or Astrobot, whatever the fuck, the one that came out this year. I don't know.
Incorrect. Turn your blank blank 4 into deadly gadgets. Sorry, you need to give me the full title of this game.
Astro's Playground.
Incorrect. Join blank on an epic VR blank blank.
Well, you guys are
I
right.
don't-
Don't know the name of the game.
Yeah, I don't remember which.
I thought it was Astro's Playroom, but that's the packed-in PS5 one.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It's not Astro's Playroom. Experience the 360-degree thrills of
Played
platforming
it, and I don't know what it is.
reinvented for PSVR. Travel over 20 locations and take on gigantic bosses. Turn your DualShock 4 into deadly gadgets.
I don't know. Is it Astrobot VR?
Incorrect.
I literally, I know this too.
Join blank on an epic VR rescue mission. Experience.
Oh, yeah, the Astro.
Astrobot Rescue Mission.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike, you figured it out, but Todd said it.
Yeah. I didn't actually know I knew that was basically what the title was, but it was just gonna be me guessing. So give it to Todd. Like I wasn't gonna.
Go, Cyberpunk, here we come. Let's go. It's happening, guys.
Todd gets 1 point. Woo! Game number 2. Enter the blank blank and seal your fate. You need to give me the full title of this game. Step into the shoes of a blank blank, thrust into an unexpected fate when entering the blank hidden between one blank and the next. Blank.
The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds.
Incorrect. Blank an incredible power and chase the mysteries of the blank blank. Fight for your friends and leave a mark on their memories forever.
fuck.
It's final. It's Fire Emblem.
Incorrect. What did you say, Todd?
Sea of Stars?
Incorrect.
Oh.
Okay, that's all the back of the box, so I'm going to reveal more information. Enter the blank hour and seal your fate.
Oh, so it's Persona 3.
Incorrect.
Into the Gungeon.
Oh, Persona 4. Golden.
Incorrect.
Persona 5 Royal.
Incorrect. Step into the shoes of a transfer student thrust into an unexpected fate when entering.
Is it Metaphor ReFantazio?
Incorrect. When entering the hour hidden between one day and the next.
It's Persona 3. Oh, Persona 3 Portable?
Incorrect.
Persona 3 Fez. I forget what that one's actually called.
Incorrect.
Oh, I'm out of ideas.
Awaken
I feel like it's
an
has to-
incredible power and chase the mysteries of the dark hour. Fight
Persona
for...
3 Reload.
Yes, Mike. Jesus fucking
Oh,
Christ.
okay.
You said every other version of
Oh,
Persona
Jesus.
3.
Well, he said Persona 3, so I'm like, oh, okay, so it's not Persona 3.
Mike gets the point.
Very scant back of the box there.
Game number 3. Blank is a hypothetically satisfying blank where you play illegal blank blank, discover game-changing blank, and trigger adrenaline-pumping outrageous blank.
Buckshot Roulette. I forget what that game's actually called.
Incorrect. Also, do you think I'm holding that game in my
I was
hand?
going to
Mike?
say, yeah,
I don't know
there's
where
no
you.
way.
Sometimes you might have been smart. You might have tried to pull a fast one on us and had the description on your computer and then looking at a.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. I am physically holding this game.
Okay.
Polygon says infinitely replayable. IGN says endlessly satisfying. That is the back of the box.
All right.
Can we read the beginning again?
Blank is a hypothetically satisfying blank where you play illegal blank blank, discover game-changing blank, and trigger adrenaline-pumping, outrageous combos.
Is it Balatro?
It is indeed Balatro.
You know, I figured it would have been Balatro. I just also didn't think that game had a box.
Well, we're starting the year off with a clean slate and a 3-way tie in first place. So we will end the week with everyone getting a point apiece. Aside from Astrobot being the correct Astrobot, it was our Game of the Year picks. I was assuming someone was going to catch on to that immediately, but
I did, but I figured that
too
you would.
much.
I figured that you. I gave you too much credit. I thought you would throw a curveball.
I thought about doing that, but then I was like, no, I mean, we've been going for a while. We need to be quick here. And you said Buckshot Roulette for some reason. So. Anyways, I am surprised that neither one of you said Cinna 2 Nerdle on your top 10s, by the way.
I forgot it was a thing.
What game?
The movie game.
Wait, what?
the movie game. Like,
Todd, what is your double feature for this month?
It is Next Gen and Wild Robot.
Anyways, that'll do it for this week. We appreciate you.
Just so people don't get confused, they got to watch both.
It's Wild Robot. We'll see you next week. Until then.